What's going on, everybody? My name is Paul. Welcome back to the basketball show. I have a question for you guys today, and I wonder what your answers will be, what your thoughts will be, and I will share mine with you as well. This is about LeBron James. Now, LeBron James is, I believe, in his 22nd NBA season. He's played for 3 franchises in total right now: Cleveland Cavaliers, Miami Heat, as well as currently the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, my question to you is, which of those franchises do you think will actually end up retiring his jersey? So you got Cleveland, you got the Miami Heat, and you got the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, let's go team by team. Cleveland Cavaliers will definitely retire his jersey, as he led the Cleveland Cavaliers to their first NBA championship in history. So he was the main guy for that team. He was the main reason they actually won, although Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love played a huge role. But Cleveland Cavaliers, I think, is 100% a given that they're going to retire his jersey. That's one thing. Second, Miami Heat. There could be some people that disagree about the Heat. I did a little bit of research on which players actually have their Heat jerseys retired. And after seeing whose jerseys they retired already, I am pretty much convinced that the Miami Heat are also going to retire LeBron James' jersey, number 6 jersey. As I looked into it, they retired Alonzo Mourning's jersey. And don't get me wrong, Alonzo Mourning had a great career. He had a lot of history with the Miami Heat. Most of his career was with the Miami Heat. He was a great center. He only won 1 title with the Heat as far as I remember, but he wasn't any part of the main starting 5 or anything like that while they did it. The reason he has a championship is he played on a team that was able to win it as a substitute. He was a bench player by the time that he got that title. So they retired Alonzo Mourning's jersey. They also retired Haslam's jersey. Haslam, number 40. Great rebounder, good defender. Not much of a scorer. He had a pull-up mid-range jump shot or whatever, but he was a dog on the basketball court. And they retired his jersey, although, yes, he played a lot of years for the Heat. He gave them everything he possibly could give them every single game that they played. So they honored him with that. And he was, a big help, you could say, big help role player on winning some titles on that basketball team. But LeBron James, when he came to Miami Heat, yes, Wade was running that franchise. He already had a title that he won with Shaquille O'Neal and company before. I think it was in 2004. Maybe 2007. I forget. But it doesn't matter. So Wade already had a title. And LeBron James came in to learn from Wade. But Wade wouldn't have won any more titles if LeBron James and Chris Bosh did not show up. And LeBron James was a very big part of winning those other additional 2 titles for Wade in the Miami Heat. And I think that's why the Miami Heat will honor him and they will retire his number 6 jersey. Now, a lot of people don't notice, but they can't retire a 23 jersey for LeBron James. Of course, he never played with number 23 for the Miami Heat. But even if he did, okay, so that's where I'm wrong here. He wouldn't have been able to. And the funny thing is, Miami Heat retired Michael Jordan's number 23, even though he never played for them. Pat Riley had so much respect for Michael Jordan that he ended up retiring Michael Jordan's number 23 jersey with the Miami Heat. So maybe that was part of the reason that LeBron James was never able to play with 23 in Miami. Now, if you look at the Los Angeles Lakers will retire LeBron James' jersey. And I think this is probably, in many people's eyes, the least deserving retirement of his jersey, simply for the reason he won one title with this team. I think once or twice he missed the playoffs. He won that title in the season shortened and broken up by the pandemic that we had. And it's been called the Mickey Mouse ring. It's not much of a ring, to tell you the truth, in my opinion. Now, the Lakers have already spoken about this, and Jeannie Buss has said officially in a lot of media sources, and you guys can look this up on Google and search it up, that Jeannie Buss already said that the Lakers are going to retire LeBron James's jersey. And they're most likely going to retire two of them, which is the number 6 jersey as well as the number 23 jersey. So they're going to take two numbers off of their availability for any future players that will play for that franchise. Now, even though LeBron is up there in age, he has, I believe, 2 years left on his contract after this season. Now he's got Luka. And Luka will be a big part of that team, and I think the main focus on offense now. But without any major upgrades that they have not made yet, they did get a center back in the recent trade that they did, but I don't think it's a big enough addition for them to have a chance to win an NBA championship this season. If they do something and improve that team a lot in the coming off season, listen, you never know, but LeBron James might get another title in LA. Then it's a little bit of a different story if he gets another chip. But as far as I was looking at his gameplay in the last couple of years, there's a lot of situations where you can literally see that he's stat padding. He's trying to get the most stats or a triple-double in the game, which we saw. As soon as he got one, he has to get out because that's what he was playing for. It's kind of gotten to the point where a lot of people see he's playing for stats and not so much to win an NBA title, especially at this moment. At least it doesn't look like it. And then you got Bronny thrown in there on occasion, and it's just a mess, the Los Angeles Lakers, even though they're sitting down there about 5th in the Western Conference right now. So I think, as from you heard me just explain, that Cleveland, for the reason that he is from Cleveland, Ohio, they're going to retire his jersey for that one championship that he won for them. Miami Heat is going to retire his jersey because of the 2 titles that he got him and the 4 appearances in the finals. And then the Lakers already said they're going to retire his jersey. So 3 of those teams are going to retire his jersey. Now, if you ask another question, if he's going to get a statue in any of those, I think the only one that's going to give him a statue is Cleveland. Lakers, I don't think the Lakers are going to give him a statue. Kobe deserved it big time. But the Lakers and LeBron James and a statue, I don't see it unless they'll do it for PR and marketing and media and stuff like that. That might be it. It's Los Angeles. It's Hollywood. He might get it. I don't know. Miami Heat, he ain't getting one in Miami Heat. No way LeBron James, in my opinion, is getting a statue in Miami. So that's my outlook on this, and I think he's going to get his jersey retired in all 3. And that's it. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye-bye.